Okay. Now is this working? It looks like that's working. Well, it says I'm live. Let me go click on it and see if it's working. I don't know what I'm doing here, people, if you hear me. Looks like you can hear me. I see my audio moving. And let me see if I can figure this out. I'm on a different computer than my little tablet, so I was just trying to figure that out. Let's see here. It says I'm live now. There I am. All right. Okay. Oh, cool. All right, now I can see you guys there. So I'm going through this OBS thing, or OBS. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. And then we go here. I get this set up. My boring reseller life is live. Okay. Make sure, whoops. Make sure everything is switched over. Alright, boom. There we go. Now I'm looking at me like I'm delayed over here, so I'm like, alright, so we're recording here, my chat's here. I am good today. Good today. Had to go out and went thrifting. Alrighty. Had to go out. There we go. Make sure my sound's coming through. Actually went thrifting yesterday and today, even though I don't need to. And I figured everybody does these like hangouts when they're listing and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, and it to flip it. Why not me? Why not? I try to play around with this a little bit more, get a little bit more in touch with technology, if you will. This is kind of weird setup. I need to get a camera set up on this computer somehow. And then it could show my shipping or picture taking stations and what have you. Because I'm like, all you're seeing is my side. You see any earwax in there while you're standing there? All right. So yeah, today I went to the bins, and what did I end up spending? I don't even know. I filled my cart once, and then I overfilled it with like totes sitting up on top of it, totes underneath it. So the first haul was $155. Then I had 3 people ask me for my cart, and I'm like, no, I'm going back in. I got another round in me. And then I spent $160 the next round. But I either made one of the dumbest purchases or one of the smartest purchases ever. And it was a canceled jazz cruise. It was supposed to be in January, and it canceled, and all their hats and shirts were there. So I filled up the first time, went back in, filled up a second time. I didn't take them all. I took all the hats I could find, I left a lot of shirts, but I've got probably 300 hats and probably 300 shirts. So, but let me grab them. Because the hats alone are pretty cool. And then they do have the kind of dates on them. 30 sailings, 2003 to 2022, even though the 22 one was canceled. So technically 29. Then they had all these shirts. The one thing that made me do it on these shirts is each shirt had a person's name on it. So obviously there was already a lot of people signed up for this cruise. And they didn't get their stuff. It just went straight to destroy. And I'm like, you know what? How many of these people would really like to have a souvenir of the cruise that they did not get to go on? So that's why I grabbed them, hoping. I figure if I can sell 15 of them at $100, I mean at $10 a piece, that should pay for all of the jazz stuff I bought. So, but can't really see the logo on that one, and a little bit different logo on the red one, and then the gray one. I didn't realize when I was grabbing them all that they had different logos, or I would have grabbed more gray, because I left a lot of grays behind and grabbed mostly the red and the blues. But I was wanting to get something this summer in quantity when I list, so you can like list one and put up freaking 100. Well, I got it. I just don't know if it was the smartest thing to do, but we will see. All right, what do we got? What's up, Bluegrass? I found a $250 pair of earrings and a 1/4 carat diamond pendant in a junk jewelry lot this week. Nice. Oh, very nice. I can't remember the last time I found jewelry. Probably not since the downtown bins opened many years ago. Alright, so I'm going to do some drafting. So if you want to hang out and ask questions or whatever, after each time I'll come back and look at the chat and see what's up, what's going on, and I'll show you guys what I got, what I'm listing, what I'm drafting. Unless it's small, I'm just going to do the draft, unless it's something I can take a picture of right here. Let me see if that don't blow too much out there. I haven't tried the app today, so I don't know how it's working, if it's still crashing or not. Sales have been kind of okay today. What's going up? What's going on, Ben? What's going up? I'm reading while I'm talking at the same time. Good afternoon. So, let me go on some of my older drafts here and see if they are, yeah, invalid session. Yeah, it said invalid session, draft no longer exists, and then it crashed. So they still have not fixed the app. Pain in the booty hole. Pain in the booty hole. And then it takes like forever to get back in. Alright, so. And then this was some of the stuff I got yesterday. I went to like my honey hole late because I had to run some tax papers out to Crestwood. So on the way back, I went down Manchester and hit St. Vincent's, Goodwill, and then on the way home, hit the Savers on Clayton Road. I think it's on Clayton Road, if I remember right. And then went to my honey hole after that. So I went late, so I wasn't expecting really to get much. And I had missed probably by 30 minutes the other day. If you watched my videos, you heard me talk about picking in the hood too, Kevin. He comes in at usually a certain time, and I usually get there kind of right before him. I ran into him the one day, but the other day I left early, and he ended up getting I think a Rock Band 3 or whatever, full kit, sealed, brand new. So that was nice. I just missed that one, but like the day before, or the 2 days before, I got that Wii system. So, but can't get them all, but hey, at least somebody I know got it, so that was kind of cool. Went to the Bridgeton Goodwill bins yesterday right at 10 a.m. and people are crazy there. They don't mess around. Yeah, and then today the manager was messing with people because you know how, hey, Shay, I don't know if you've been to the Bridgeton one, people will normally put stuff on the ground to place hold, and they'll go sit in their car, or they'll leave and then come back and their place is still saved. Well, she put an end to it. She's like, not anymore. We're not doing this anymore. And she said, you people in line, come straight up here. If you're not physically here, you're not holding a spot. So I was like third in line. And probably made a lot of people mad, but I mean, people will set something out there and it'll just sit there for 2 hours. They'll come 2-3 hours early and place something out there and then take off. So no more of that, I guess, and so that should be interesting. So I might have to go back over there more often. I don't need to go. I got too much junk, and I literally filled my car today, and that's burned. Literally filled my car today, and a lot of it's that jazz stuff, so I hope it does well. I kind of did a search on it, but the only thing was up was like one of those water cup things, and there was nothing else up from that. I went to the website, it said it was canceled, so I'm hoping they'll sell. Alright, what we got? Should be able to do that. Hello. Alright, I was there an hour and only spent $13.27. Yeah, that's the good thing about the bins. That's why, I mean, the bins is what's paid off the bins plus COVID paid off all my business debt. So can't go wrong at the bins because one item will pay for your whole cart. So gotta love that. So I went by my honey hole late yesterday. Didn't expect to get much, and I did get a lot of I didn't look them up. I should have. A lot of VHS tapes. What I liked about them, they were sealed and or horror. But they were some of the horrors that are... There's some of the horrors. There's some of the horror that... not the common ones. So, let's see here. Picked up this sign yesterday at Savers. I had 20% off at Savers, so I started like just grabbing whatever type of stuff. So this was $6 plus my $1.20 off. But third shift, Band of Brewers. Can't see no date on it. It's real light. Still has the sticky things on it too. So we'll see what that goes for. Yeah, the horror movies. Yeah, that's why I didn't check them. I'm hoping that there's just... I'll show you guys as I go, but I'm hoping there's at least one there to pay for all of them. So if I do have some mistakes, it's no big deal. Because I got a nice little stack. But I wonder what this is going to go up for. Let's see. 20 people watching. Woohoo! All right. Before I click off of this YouTube chat to draft my first item, nothing new. So let me go do this and see if there's any of these up there. Third shift, Band of Brewers. You're probably going to hear a lot of that. I leave the door open when I can so they can go in and out playing. So anytime they hear it bark or anything outside, they're out the door. All right, so we got the tap handles, $14. Some patches, keychains. There's somebody with one up, $39.97, free shipping. A lot of two though, so that puts it back down to about $14. But I only got 5 in it. I'll price it a little higher, just in case somebody don't want 2 of them. Cause you never know. You never know. So let me see if I can steal their title or not, or at least part of their title. Nope, because they typed everything in caps. I don't like putting everything in caps, so I'm not going to steal their title. Melting sign. Trusty measure. 24 by 14. And we'll put beer in there. Draft time. So we'll just put in the store for since it's the only one up. I think I'll just go $24.99. My sale will kick in. It'll be about $20. And in my store, I got a alcoholic related category. So 24. And we will go $10 ship. Toy large. And let's see. I was cleaning out the rest of my dad's wardrobe yesterday, and a lot of it was just going to, donate. It wasn't worth selling. But I found this piece in there, and I don't know if this was his or if he had this. I mean, it's a vintage piece. So I don't know if it was his or my mom's, or I've never seen it worn before, or if it was somebody from my dad's past. I'm not sure, but Grana, Grana, permanent press. So you probably can't see that. Sucky ass camera. I still haven't got a good camera yet, but I don't know. It's almost like a sleep shirt or something. So, all right, what's up? Let me check. Doop. All right, I just saw a bunch of stuff pass me by. Let me catch up here. All right. Well, this is a boring life, right? Definitely not clickbait. Piss off, man. That's funny. My dogs are staring at my computer, and they're waiting on the peanut butter. All caps is a noob move. A noob move, I should say. Fake news, whipped cream. Shoot, all caps in listing. Maybe someone sitting a few seats down from someone looking at eBay spot. Yeah, it's a bar. I used to only cap like important words like Nike and like stuff like that, but I stopped even doing that now. No cap, fam, no cap. It's like words in the title, not the whole title. Yeah. And I used to do the select words. Like you can tell if a listing in my store has been there for a year or more because something in the title will be in all caps. I got rid of that. Got rid of it. All right, that's one thing drafted. Now you want to see some of these VHS tapes. If they suck, I'm still going to show them because I'm real like that. All right, let's see what we got here. Sorry if that beeping's loud. The microphone's kind of right next to it. Boom, 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 boom. Like this one is not up there, but check this out. Or at least not by barcode anyway. Death Spa. Pretty cool. Gotta love it. You'll sweat blood. That is freaking awesome. Is it focusing very well? Maybe it's because I'm in the picture. Get out of the way, James. Oh, anyway, let me look it up by title. Since it did not come up by barcode. Death Spa VHS. All right, let me go lowest price. All right, $23, $130. That's not the same one. Hexercise, $130. There's a nice little B-rated slasher. Ooh, I mean somebody has this up for $219. I mean that's asking. Somebody's got this graded, new. And they got it up for $5,800. All right, let's see if there's any sold though. That's what matters. All right, there's a different version, $20. Different version, $23. This version, box only, sold for $22. This exact box. So that's good. Ooh, there it is, and it's sold. With shrink wrap, but not sealed, exactly like this. Auction, $195. That almost paid for everything I bought yesterday. This one video. Pretty damn good. And I went there not expecting to find anything because I was going near closing time, and they stopped putting out around 5 o'clock. So I think I got there about 6, an hour before they closed, and still find $195 VHS. But that's the thing, it's went up for auction for that. Normally I go ×3 on auctions. So is this, I don't think this is a $600 VHS tape, I don't think. But maybe, let me check a few other sites to make sure though. I don't want to give it away. Give it away, give it away. So there's a different version of this by a different distributor or whatever for $219. Let me just check Crapazon, see what they say. $79.99. Small box version. Oh no, it's the big box clamshell reissue, so it's not the correct one. So this must be the original. I'm taking it. Alright, so now what do I put it up for? Let's see. Normally I would take my ×3 on the auction amount, but that just seems a little steep for a VHS tape. Let me see. Let me get caught up over here, guys, with you. Alright. Horror's great. Anything rare that didn't make it to DVD? Correct. Yeah. I worked in a music store for 9 years, so definitely love my music and videos and all that good stuff. Let's see. I love the Benz and Bridgeton staff members. Are so freaking nice, right? I know last time I was down at the downtown one, they had attitudes, but that's been quite a while. They probably have turned over since then. I'm overloaded with inventory. Yeah, I know that one. Hello, neighbor, Mr. Sadie. All right, let's see. I sold out of all my VHS tapes in booths. I didn't think they would sell, but then the sealed craze has people thinking about. Yeah, didn't what's his name? Just I didn't watch the video. I just kind of saw. Is it Commonwealth sold some sealed VHS like Ghostbusters or something for some decent money? Oh, I went up way too far, didn't I? Sorry if I missed things here, since I'm kind of just not paying attention part of the time. All right, get on the VHS train. Dude. You want to talk about a regret? I had the biggest music store, used music store here in St. Louis, Record Exchange. Gene is the owner, and I would always buy out his back room. It average would be like 10 cents a piece by the time I'm done, and I'd made my money back in no time. But he had called me up the last time I talked to him, probably 3 years ago, and said, hey, I've got these VHS tapes. I don't want them anymore. They're just taking up space in my back room. Do you want them? They're free. They're all yours. He said, you're going to need a U-Haul, and you're probably going to need about 4 trips. My first thought was, I have nowhere to put them. I got 5 storage lockers. Well, I probably had 4 at the time. Like, I don't want to get a storage locker just for VHS tapes. And the thing is, he didn't really, that would have been something he would have not have cherry picked. There could have been like a lot of bands in it, concerts and stuff. And I wanted to get them, but I just didn't want to get a space for them. And now I'm wishing maybe I should have. Several over $1,000, really. So maybe I do price this one high then. Maybe I do 3 times it. I mean, there's best offer, so I can't, if it don't anything, it'll at least get clicks and get people looking at it. So I guess that's a good thing. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put it up for $246, so $599. $599. Good Lord, that's a lot of money for a VHS tape. But nowhere else has this one anywhere that I can find as of right now. So, and the one for $200 is a little bit different. 1988, and this one's 88. This one was re-released in 95, so this is not an original. But how did this one sell higher than what that's asking for? Replacement box alone. That's crazy. So this was back December 19th. Let me make sure it's the exact same one. Oh, it is not. Okay. Details. It's in the details. So that is the original 1998, and then it's got 1990, so that might not even be an original. Okay. So we're not going there. So this is a 95. You know what, I'm just going high with it, and if somebody really wants it, they can send me an offer. I've got $1 into it. So I'll put Gordon Video 1995. Gordon Video. Hot hit video. Alright, Death Spa. Still an awesome cover. Alright, VHS tape. Draft. Go ahead and scan it. Beep. Not bad for the first one. Not bad at all. So, I don't know. Let me do $199 and my 20% will kick in, so that's $40 off. I'll be happy with that. Next up, well, let me see if anybody commented first and then I'll get to the next one. Alright. And you guys are typing fast. All right. I don't recognize that. Okay, get on the VHS train. I remember, stop there. I have coffee cup merch, limited edition. Get them while you can. Commonwealth's been killing it. Okay, probably 300 common VHS tapes. Salvation Army across the. Yeah, I gave away tons and tons of VHS tapes in the past, but they were all, you know, your Titanics and crap like that. And I'm sure I've got more in storage. So I'll just start a bolo list for the Patreon. The ultimate viewer money grabs, right? I can't do that. I just can't. I would not feel like a good human if I was taking money from people for information. Just can't do it. Have you thought about setting a huge pod or buying a 2020 trailer to offset? Yeah, I've been looking at like sheds and stuff, but I don't know. I'm fine with it the way it is. So I'd like to get a piece of land and just have my own stuff somewhere. I got my mama's old Young and Restless Persians recording. How much you think they're worth? $50. Alright. Need a training video. I'm going to put out a series of exercise videos too. Are you ready for those? Disney VHS, yeah, you got to really lock those up. Don't fall for the whole black diamond. It's worth $1,000 BS. Gary Woods. Bluegrass. Why are we live from the Porsche? Right? I should be. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Okay, next up. Alright. I'm caught up at Go Dog Go talking to Tracy. Alright. Remember my spot. Alright, next up, hopefully this is a good one. In 1980, I've got the 87 version of Night Kill. She'd die for him, he'd kill for her. Kill. Now that's love. Action thriller. Alright, of course I know I don't have that in my store. Wah, wah, wah. So I put one up for $2. It sold. I probably sold immediately. Another one $9. Best offer was taken. Another one sold at 15. But hey, let's see. Listed now. 11 in crappier condition. 23 using stock picture. So I'm gonna go $20 and I'll take my own picture. Still not bad for only $1. $1. $1 I make you holla. Scan. Damn it. So much easier. I don't have to type as much when the details are already in here. Alright, I've got the 1987 version. And we go, you know what, I'm going a little higher. I'm going 20, since I got my 20% off, that'll kick in. $22.99. And my 20% will kick in. Alright. Why did I grab that? Alright. Damn, I don't know if I can put this one up because it has the swastika on it. eBay took down an item the other day, an Al Jolson cassette. Well, it said it took it down, but it didn't take it down because they said it's offensive because he's got, I didn't realize it, I thought it was a black guy, Al Jolson, but it's a white guy and he was in blackface. So they said they took it down because it was offensive. I'm like, okay. And after I figured it out, I'm like, okay, no big deal. Makes sense. But then I went to my store and it was still in my store, so they didn't take it down. And I know before on music, people would report that something's offensive, but being that it's music, it has that protective, creative line on a lot of it. So they had taken it down in the past and put it back up. So I don't know if that's what they did with this also, but I went ahead and took it down anyway, just in case, and then checked all my other Al Jolson items and made sure he wasn't in blackface on any of those. Because people are sensitive. Okay, so I'm probably not even going to mess with that right now, just because I ain't going to take a chance. Not in today's world, especially with Hitler Part 2 running around right now. I grabbed this one because it's the oversized box. Sometimes you can get more money for these oversized boxes. So, reckless. Alright, let me kick. Thing just flies by. I'm like, good thing I'm not very popular, because this I would never be able to keep up. Alright. What's the over and under on the new Beanie Baby movie coming out? Dude, do you know how many Beanie Babies I've given away over the years? Good Lord. Well over 1,000. Can you just put a post-it note over the symbol? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I guess I could. I'll check into it when I got more time to look deeper into it, whether I want to take that chance or not. Alright. Claw machine bolo list for the Patreon. Alright, let's see what we got here with this reckless oversized box edition. Yeah, so my main reason yesterday for going to different thrift stores was just to find different stuff, since I pretty much, you know, all music and hats, mostly. So I just wanted to get more clothes, even though I know I've got plenty in my storage areas. I just can't get to those right now until I go through more music and hats. This is what aggravating about eBay search. You type in reckless VHS and like a million things come up. So aggravating. Things that don't even... Well, I guess this ain't really a good example, but the search has been frustrating me a lot lately, because it'll be putting up things where the title, whatever I type's not even in the title. This one is, so not really a good example, but alright, somebody's got this one up and it's in crappy condition for $7. Let me find what's our terminology, the big box. Let me type in big box and see. Oh, the eBay finally fixed that. Because that was so annoying. It's been going on for like a year. Yes. See, what I do first is in my store area to search my merchandise, make sure I don't have it in the store, I type it in there the way I want to copy and paste it into my header when I list it. And then when I copy that and put it into search on eBay, it would always take away my lowercase letters or my uppercase letters and make them all lowercase. And this is the first time I've seen in probably a year where it did not do that. Wow. Thankfully. Because sometimes if I know it's in the store, not in my store like this, I just like typing it straight onto eBay, so I'm not, you know, it saves a step. But I had to stop doing that because I would hit enter before I'd copy and paste it, and then I would lose my my capital letters. So I'm like, so at least I got that step back now. So I'm gonna put this up for $14.99. $14.99. Still not bad for just taking a chance. VHS. Big box. They're called big box. Pretty simple terminology there. Big box. $14.99. Are you out of your mind? Why are you going over there, Habit? I gotta separate all these damn things today too. 3 different shirts, and I don't know how many different sizes I grabbed. I wasn't paying attention. Plus all the hats. Alright. Tommy's a typing fool here. Alright. Apple doing a Beanie Baby movie. I did not know that. It's fine. Yeah, right. Irrelevant search results. Also, the new seller support team calling sellers and trying to get them to use PPC. Epic fail. Yep. Pay-per-click it just don't work for the crap, normal crap that. If you only got like onesies, it's pointless. If you got something that you've got like 500 copies of and there's fierce competition, sure, it makes sense. As long as it's got a good sell-through rate anyway. Have they explained how pay-per-clicks stand up against standard promotions? I did one thing on the pay-per-click one time. I just done a broad thing like baseball hats, baseball caps, or one of the two. I just started eating through my money. I'm like, nope, done. And when I did Google ads for my store, it's a pay-per-click thing. And it just ate through my money, and like that, it was gone in no time. I'm like, I ain't doing that no more. So yeah. You'll rank higher than standard depending on your bid for pay-per-click, apparently. But see, I don't think, like, if you're selling stuff like I sell, or, used clothes, used shoes, I don't know, but it doesn't make sense, so I don't think you have any competition on the pay-per-click side. If somebody's typing in, if somebody typed in a shirt and yours happened to come up and it's pre-owned and there's new up there, and if somebody's using pay-per-click with the new ones because they have 20 copies or 20, high inventory of it, then yeah, I think it would affect you. But if you're looking for this VHS tape, you ain't going to have no competition on pay-per-clicks. So you're going to want to, take advantage of the promoted. So you can be one of the top ones there. We didn't bark that time, but he heard something. At least that's the way I looks at it. Cash grab for eBay. Yeah, that's the thing that's aggravating about eBay right now, and I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because I think it's true. When you get a CEO of like somebody like Walmart, their only job is for the stockholders. If you want somebody who's really going to care about the sellers or the buyers on eBay, you're going to have to get somebody who has an experience in, that kind of retail online space, not with a Walmart.com or a big box store, because two totally different worlds. But then also, too, if you get somebody like that, you got to have somebody who's strong enough to stand up to the shareholders and say, look, this is what's going on. If we don't do this, this, and this, we're just going to keep tanking. I haven't checked the stock in the past week, but hopefully it's still tanking, because then maybe they'll shake some stuff up. And it was actually up today, or probably yesterday. $1.24. So let's see. So actually it's going back up a little bit, but it's still way down from where it was. Even on February 9th, it was over $60. We're at 55 right now. But the thing about it is, I think the CEO of eBay right now, I think he's on borrowed time, because there's only so much money you can get from us before everything starts sliding. And I think it's already shown with the stock that everything's starting to slide. And now with the new update that's going to come at the later end of this year, where they're going to start taking a percentage of the shipping also on your promoted items, that's just more money grab, gonna, trying to feed that stock. And in my opinion, it's going to hurt, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower mine, because I'm not giving them any extra money, so I'm going to just take my percentage down some. So hopefully those new things will come back and haunt him too. So I think he's on borrowed time, because you can only take so much before it stops working. So, and it doesn't feel like it's working in his favor right now. So what will be the next move? Will it be a move of desperation? And if that's the case, will it be positive for us or negative for us? Because every day now it feels like the website could literally crash and just be gone tomorrow, because there's so many technical issues going on with it. And now the app's included. The app wasn't that bad before, but man, the app has just been for a week and a half now. It's just constantly crashing. Pain in the booty hole. Pain in the booty hole. It's a good thing it's Saturday. That's why I'm doing this on Saturday, because I'm not in a rush to do anything on Saturdays. Finally making Saturdays my day. Do whatever the hell I want to do. Do it as slow as I want to do it. And not think about nothing in particular. Alright. Plus he killed the Nook. Oh yeah, I can't get behind pay-per-click with eBay. It's just throwing money away. Yeah. Same sign on my little guy. This is the one I'm like, why the hell did I grab this? Heaven? Well, I guess it's my instincts. It's at least $10. I guess it's better than nothing. Especially for VHS tapes right now. What the hell is that? Oh. Spam. Freaking the offers are off today too, big time. And overnight too had about a 7-hour window where no offers, no emails, and no purchases came through. So it looked like another. No. And we got, hi Courtney, how are you? Got a lot of annoying offers today. They offer $5 on a $10 or $11 item. I come back at $5.99. They come back at the $5 again. Decline. Decline. Go away. I'm the only person on eBay who's going to have that hat. So if you want it, you're going to buy it from me. Too bad. So sad. Can't pay an extra $1. You don't really want it. Just trying to get something for nothing. Or next to nothing. Next to nothing. eBay's version of inflation. Dude, they're just, man, it's just been stupid crazy with the way they've been taking money lately. Stupid crazy. So now I just got to figure out another way around it. Same with the post office. It's like, okay, what do I do? The last time I raised my prices, I raised them enough so I feel for at least the next 2 increases. So like a $3.19 media mail item, I've been charging $3.75 for. So $3.20 plus 10 cents for the mailer. So that's, $2.30 or $3.30. So hopefully I shouldn't have to raise my prices for at least the next year. But then I've got to find a way around this whole, if they start taking a percentage off the shipping. So first off, I'm obviously going to lower my percentage. But then it's like, okay, how can I figure out a way around it. Because like I always try, you know, to either get supplies cheaper, or always looking for different angles to lower my costs, or find a way to bring in more money. So what's up today? Not much here. As you can see, I'm just standing here acting like I'm drafting. As soon as they could, but the final value fee of the sales tax is a bit much. Yeah, how can they do that on a sales tax? I mean, that's, I don't know. That's just, I've read that. I'm like, how is that even legal to take a percentage on the sales tax? Dropped it like it hot, and all I got were these stupid hemorrhoids. They're not hemorrhoids, they're asteroids. Sounds so much cooler. Asteroids. I don't have hemorrhoids, I got asteroids. You don't sound as old when you say, I got asteroids. Well, all right, next up, let's get... Whoa! What are you doing laying under me? What you doing laying under me? Why aren't you outside barking? Why aren't you outside barking? Move your feet, kiddo. Alright, so this is going up for $12.99, and my sale will kick in. $12.99. $12.99. $12.99. Ding. This is probably going to be in there. Yep. I started to go back behind me again, just out of habit. So I'm going to just move them back here. And keep the habit thing going. Keep the habit. Habit, habit, habit. Habit, habit, habit. I knew I was probably going over to the bins today, because every year when they have the flea market out at Six Flags, the parking lot, I always hear about nightmares of the traffic to get in and out, but a lot of the resellers who go over to the Goodwill set up out there, so there's always like a little bit less people at the bins when they have that flea market out there. So La Bella Noiseuse? I don't know. I'm American, I can't read that funky stuff. What do we got here? But this is sealed. The New Yorker. 2 thumbs up. Boom. Why am I checking my store? I know that's not in my store. Alright, none's up. One comes up, it's in crappy condition for $17. So let me copy his title so I don't have to type it. Boom, 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 and do a manual search. Alright, $15.99 faded. 17. $24.99 pre-owned. Alright, so we're at least going over 24. Check Crapazon. Crapazon. So on Crapazon, we've got new at $47.99. I had a good day with these VHS tapes, didn't I, Vern? Extra treats for you. Alright, so I'm just going to go, since it's sealed, nobody has sealed on eBay, I'm just going $49.99. 20% offer or sale will kick in. Thank you for moving. 2 VHS tapes. New sealed. Alright, 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 alright. And then $49.99. And we'll leave that there. Not bad on the VHS tapes thus far. And this one looks like a common one, so I probably shouldn't have grabbed this one, but I did. Alright, ooh, you guys went by really quick. Sounds too much like Ass Destroyed, and it could be activate my PTSD. Well, it sounds like a personal problem there, but let me go ahead and show that so everybody else can read it for you. If you like that kind of thing, enjoy. Not really. I've had enough men up my butt when it comes to the asteroid doctor and his finger and his little clip to put the rubber band on him. Too much information? TMI? I only had 12 episodes of that. 12. Yeah. 12. A little too much information, I'm sure, right? Thrift and Flip, what's up? State Union address. It was addressed trying to combat made in China goods. How would crap Bazan? Did he actually say anything about made in China goods? Because I'm surprised if that's a fact. Oh, Lordy. Dude, we would, I don't know. I'm going to talk about all the crap that's going on with freaking this country and the politics BS that's being played with the war crap and all that. It just aggravates me so much, so I try not to think about it. There could have been so much done to avoid the situation that the Ukrainians are in right now that we're not done. But hey, I'm just a civilian. I know nothing. I know nothing. I like your old Jordan videos, right? I do miss having my whole collection. God, the other day I didn't watch the videos, but I'm paging down through all my videos. I'm like, God, the shoes I had. I sold them in 2013. Could you imagine if I sold my shoe collection today? Good Lord. I would have done so. I did good then, but I could have done so much better right now. Because let me look this up. See, so I can, if I start crying, you know I found something that I didn't really want to find. All right. What were they called? The Jordan shoe boxes that came 2 shoes in one box that ended up to 23. They were called, I forget what they were called. It's been so long since I had them. Because I got about 1,000 a piece out of them in 2013. So they've got a countdown packs. That's what it was, countdown packs. Countdown packs. They got to be more going for more than 1,000 now, right? And let me go to new, because all my countdown packs, except I think one, were all still new because I didn't wear them. Just had them displayed. All right, let me switch this on the highest first. Oh, wait, maybe not. Here's somebody selling, ooh, my size. All of them for $13,000? Free shipping? That's under $1,000. Ooh, I could buy my collection, part of my collection back right now. Do it, do it. He's got all of them. That's, dude. Should I buy back my collections? Dead stock, size 12. Man. He's only got 502 feedbacks. But he's 100%. I don't want to spend $13,000. I don't need shoes anymore. I go barefooted. Well, there's the whole set too, size 13 for $10,000. Okay, maybe I did get good value out of them when I did. Good Lord, that makes me feel better. All right, now I don't feel as bad. Good, no crying for me. I got a good deal out of my shoes in 2013. I'm gonna stick with that story. All right, held for review. God, what is wrong with you guys making these? All right, what do we got? The first sign of AIDS prison is That consists pounding in the arse. I'm offended. I can't show that. All right. You could have brought a Porsche. Hey, it's a Porsche. I know it's a Porsche, but a Porsche is like Chevy to Chevrolet in my head. So it's a Porsche. Who's got time for 2 syllables? Come on now. Nobody got time for 2 syllables. James talking about the back door. That's funny. Back to the Future VHS tape a couple of years ago for like 0.001% of what it sells. And the Back to the Future McDonald's version goes for good money too. I've sold, well, I think like last one I sold was like 25. I mean, it's good money when you pay nothing for them, but selling SB collection, but it hurts to let them go. Yeah. Have SBs kind of died off now, though? I know they were big, I guess, a year ago, 2 years ago. And now dunks are, like, taking over. So I don't know if SBs... I don't keep up anymore. I don't even keep up with what's being released anymore. I've still got about 200 pairs, but I could probably let half of them go and not worry about it anymore. Which I probably will soon. People left their back door unlocked until my unlocked. $70 promo t-shirt for $3. What was it? What was that shirt, Ben? Just curious. Alright. Water. I don't know if any of the stuff sold today, but that thrifting in a Porsche video was I spent $43 and made 73 back or something like that thus far. Well, let me see if anything has sold this weekend that I picked up in that. Just kind of keeping track and stuff. I want to see how much like money each of those video series makes too, or that video series makes, I should say. Kind of get an all-around look at not just making the money, but if you make a video about the items you bought, how much money can you make? And it's not like I get a lot of views compared to like my subscriber count, because most of my subscribers were from the shoe days. You know, there's a select few that watch my thrifting videos because they do the thrifting also. But it doesn't look like anything sold this weekend. I can't believe I still haven't got no freaking offers on that video game stuff yet. Because I priced it pretty reasonable, I thought. Huh. Alright, next up. Why did I buy this? Just because it was sealed? Flirt. Alright, let me go back to lowest first. Alright, none sealed. $7, $19. None sold. Let's check Crapazon. Alrighty. New $19.99. Oh, $19.99 it is. Works for me. Works for me. Closed caption. New. Sealed. $19.99. $19.99. Did the chat like die? Like hasn't moved. With 53 people watching. All right, let's see. Turkish Delight. Why do I keep looking at my store? I know I don't have these in my store. Habit. All right, different version, 1088. Why is that song, but I can't think of the title? An Anchorman. Delight. Damn. I am brain farting. Brain fart. I can't think of it. Afternoon Delight. Duh. Afternoon Delight. It's that age thing, I think. No, it's just you're stupid. You're a dumbass. Ooh. Can't be too dumbass if I can find VHS tapes worth more than $1. This one's not even up there, but got different versions of it. 32, 59, 69. Let's see if we can find this clamshellish case version. There it is on Crap Bazaar. That's DVD. Oh, it says VHS. Why is it saying DVD? VHS currently unknown. DVD 1274. Alright. What is that on? Here we go. Oh, okay, never mind. There's something different. I clicked on a different picture of this and it took me to a different listing. Alright. Well, I guess I can price it however the hell I want. DVD, $13.99. I guess I'll just go $19.99 on it. I can always send an offer. Oh, I forgot to look at that one. Alright, now. I even forgot what I bought yesterday. I have to go get another tote here so you ain't all just seeing VHS tapes. Let me go grab another tote with some different stuff in it. So I still got a few VHS tapes here. $19.99. Watch out for this. Come on through. I should have looked him up yesterday, but I didn't. He ended up at the bottom of my cart because he was the first thing I threw in. I was going to look him up and I didn't realize it till I got to the checkout. $4.99 plus my 20%, but Build-A-Bear. The Hulk. Oh, now it went by. Alright. Let me catch up. Okay. I remember where I was here. It's perfect timing. Always got perfect timing with backdoor talk. Line drive. Seatbelted in the Porsche, the ultimate flex. I already read that part. Okay. I'm definitely missing some of these. Sorry. If you feel like your sales are off, just wait until the stock market in Moscow opens next week. Dude, I keep every day I see more and more companies pulling out and closing up. I had read where a lot of the business guys over there were closing up business and coming to America. I guess some that could come to America. He was in one I read was he was in business for like 20 years, and he told his employees we're done, and he was like, me and my wife were going to America. So switching to mainly shoes, I've been trying to figure out the best inventory method. So far, I come up with a 36 by 8 by 8 box. I can fit 10 pairs each in. Way I do mine is because I like doing the totes because they're only $1 a piece at the outlet. But if you get like the nice clear totes, yeah, you can see the one that says 37 up there. You can probably fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 to 12 pairs in those, and standing on end, if you will, doing the whole opposite thing. So that's what I kind of do on those. But that's just my cheap way of doing it. The Storage King. Yeah, that's how I do mine. Because I've been switching over to with the shelves that I'm buying. The 24 by 14 by 14 box fits in my shelving perfectly. So I guess it depends on your shelving units too, if you're using shelving units. So I've been switching to these. And they would hold more than 12, because then after you put them in like that, then you can also lay some on top. So, but a lot of my totes don't have just like say all shoes in them or whatever. I did pick up a lot of shoes yesterday, so I got a lot of shoes out here waiting to come in. None in this bag, but the shirt says Joe's on it. Brand is Highlander, 1996 t-shirt. Nice. I'm so low on clothes. That's why I've been fixated on getting a lot more clothes in lately. Because I know I've got a bunch in storage, I just can't get to them yet. Just think about the change in tote. I'm listening while I list items. Got it. Totes were killing the space. I could only get 2 totes on a 48-inch shelf, which got me 25 to 30 pairs per shelf. Boxes, I've got like 50 per shelf now. Nice. Yeah, I'd have to think about it if I was doing all shoes. And I've got boxes and boxes of shoes around here I just haven't even got to yet. Because that's what, when we were going over to the bins for like that 2 years straight, when I was getting the hats, we were also getting shoes and purses because they were all right there in one bin. So shoes, purses, hats were all going in the cart. So I've got thousands of hats and probably thousands of pairs of shoes, and probably more than 1,000. But hell, I'm looking at probably 100 pair right now that I need to get listed. And I've been slacking on the listing lately. It's kind of hard with the warmer weather. All I want to do is go outside and ride my bike, get some exercise, get this little bit of extra weight off. And so what I do to make up for that is I list quick listing items. But then the app's been such a pain lately. I've been using that as an excuse not to do much. Build-A-Bear. Green Hulk. No, not green. Afternoon delight. Alright. We got the green bear with the Iron Man suit for $12. The green bear with the Spider-Man for $14. Yeah, where's the green bear with the Hulk suit? The Avengers suit for $18. Nobody's got the Hulk suit. Well, at least nobody yet. 187 bears up here. And most of them are naked. Naked. Columbary. Huh. Do I know? Type in clothes, maybe? Hulk clothes. Okay. There's the outfit alone for $21. Oh, but he's supposed to have some gloves with him too. You don't have the gloves. Bummer. There's one for $17, $20, $30 total. There's one for $25. I'm liking those numbers. $29. All right, you did good. You did good. $4 plus my, or $5 plus my 20% off. I'll put them up for $29.99. $29.99 plus 20. Jan went with me too yesterday, so some of the stuff that's going to be coming out of these saver bags were hers. This bag looks like all mine. Let's see. Green Hulk clothes plush stuffed toy. These are 19 inches. Build a bear. Build a bear. Did you know Build-A-Bear started here in St. Louis? It did. It did indeed. So did Panera. Did you know Panera here is called St. Louis Bread Company? Because that's where it started. Oh, I didn't do my Wordle today. Oh well. That's alright. I've only done like 4 of them. The best I've gotten was in 3. Alright, let's see. Who'll be the $10 toy for shipping? Shoot. This is cool. After I do this, we got an executive roulette gumball machine. What year is this? No year on it. Very generic, but paid $3.99 plus my 20%. It's kind of cool. I've never seen it before. Executive roulette. Pinball. Gumball. Alright, let me catch up here. Arlo's has so much free stuff, man. I could do it for free. Next to nothing. I guess I should have went up first. Talking about the shelving. Gotcha. Shoe sales just seemed to never slow like most things. My shoes are weird because like I'll go lengths of time with no shoe sales and then I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs or whatever sell within a day or two, and I'm like, so my shoes are weird. But they're not all like, if you're getting all those, you know, high dollar women style like running shoes that are more fast moving, that makes sense. Most of mine are probably like previous pairs, not the current pairs and stuff like that. So why draft items listing versus just listing it as you go? Because when you do things in groups, you can do it quicker. So if I'm not talking on playing around on the YouTube Live, it goes a lot quicker than what I'm doing. So it's quicker just to do a search, boom, list, and do the drafts, and then go back and just take all the pictures, done, hit, pictures, done, hit, pictures, done, hit, when the app's working properly. That's the key right there. But when you break things up into groups, you can do those groups quicker because you get into a routine. And if you set up your layout to work that way, it also makes it quicker too. So that is the why. Now, if it's smaller stuff that only takes like 1 or 2 pictures, then and it's small enough for me to do right here on this desk as opposed to my picture taking area, I'll do it like cassettes. A lot of times I'll just do it as I go because it only takes a little bit extra longer. But still, those also too, when you get into a routine of doing the same thing over and over again, you can do it a lot quicker than going, boom, okay, take a picture. There's just a lot of moving parts, whether it's back and forth. If I was doing like, say, hats, it'd be here, then I'd go over here, take the picture, come back here, draft another hat. So it depends on how you're set up too. So that's why I draft most of the stuff first and then go back and take the pictures later. Batching is faster doing anything in life. Yes. That sounds creepy, Gary. All right. I do groups, I do photos, then look up and list. Yeah. Yeah, whatever works best for you, but you can always I'm always finding ways to streamline everything, so you can get more listed quicker. More listed quicker, because your time is valuable. Instead of just wasting it on a Saturday doing nothing. But hey, that's what I'm making my Saturdays. My Saturdays are for my wasteful days. Wasted days and wasted nights. Finger cramp. All right now. Assembly lines were invented. There you go. I like it. My mind, ever since I've started this business 20 years ago, was always thinking about a way for self-filing. Like, I put this in, boom, 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 and I just set it on a conveyor belt and it takes it downstairs for me or something and drops it in a tote or, it's goofy, but always thinking kind of, I guess the way Amazon does it now, where you get basically machines that go pull your items for you and stuff. I was thinking about that 20 years ago, going, how can I create something like that? Of course, that's way above my smartness level. Executive roulette gumball machine. Wish there was a date on this. Superior is the brand. SUPERROR. I am glad they're not taking my capital letters away anymore. I know I don't have this in the store, so I don't have to that saves me a step. I don't have to copy and paste twice. I only have to do it once. That's a beautiful thing. The littlest things make me happy. And this is nowhere to be up there. And I can't find nothing like it. Let's just do roulette gumball machine. Little toys. So this, I have no clue what to list it for. Here's a date. Does it not work? Or does it gotta have gum in it to work? I don't think it works. I'm thinking it's supposed to spin. Well, before I list it, I will see if I can fix it. Might just be some little piece of metal that got bent or something. I will work on you later. You go over here for now. This is for me. Blues. That's going in my collection. And then of course I saw this. I'm like, it's a Vern. It's a Vern. But then I got closer and looked at it. It says General on it. I'm like, General? Is that what they named him? But then it's like a General Rent-A-Car Company. Don't think I've ever heard of General Rent-A-Car Company. General Rent-A-Car Plush. Somebody has him up new for $48. And one brand new sold for $4.98. Big difference there. So we'll just go $19.99 on them. $19.99. $3.99 plus 20% off. Plush toy. Stuffed St. Bernard dog. 9-inch. Russ brand. $19.99. We go toy small for shipping. Boom. Alright, time to go out and get another bag or tote or whatever they're coming in. James needs to set up a listing camp. Yes! And I'm going to charge you all like $20, $200 to get in to my listing camp. James's listing camp. And I'm only allowing 3 people to come. Boom, 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 boom. That's why assembly line. Okay, what else we got here? Seems like you're touching everything twice, wants to look it up, and one to take a picture. That is correct. James is a touchy-feely kind of guy, I think. Oh, is that the General? No, yeah, the General's car insurance company, but this said Rent-A-Car, so. You're touching everything twice, but you got to look at it too when you're listing. How many do you list a day? If you list only 10, 20 a day, then there's no point in breaking it up into steps. If you want to list 100, 200 a day, then breaking it up into steps really makes a difference, and you'll notice that. So, yeah, if you're only doing like 5, 10, 20 a day, it doesn't matter how you do it. But I could knock out those 20 in an hour, where some people takes them all day to do 20. So, and a lot of that has to do with the drafts too. If you pre-make your drafts, I think you can make 50, and I've got 50 different pre-made drafts for different items. That takes a lot of time out of it. So, all right, let me go grab another bag. What's up? You want to see? I'm like, no. All right, let me buy, kids. That's weird. I don't know. I guess Jan threw that in there. Oh yeah, so that was red tags were 75 off or 50 off. So that was $1. I guess she just got them because they were, and this one because they were 50 off. And another thing I do too, normally to break it down into routines, is you can't really see here. Well, like here, you can see all those are 8 tracks. I'll do it like 20, 25, 50 8 tracks at one time. Kind of like the assembly line, like Tommy said. You do the same thing over and over. Down below the 8 tracks, I have adjustable hats with the straps. And then I have a draft for adjustable hats. I have a draft for 8 tracks. I have draft for CDs. So separating them all and then doing them in lots like that is speedy too. But today it's not about speed or anything. It's just doing whatever. So that will go down here. Got a Nike shirt. Now what size is this? Size 1X. Is that a women's? It's got to be a women's 1X. Got some Coach shoes with the sequins all on them. And a nice big old gum mark there. Look at that. Such a... sick. Alright, let's see what we got here. These are kind of cool though. If you're into that kind of thing, I guess. Still getting some double emails on some of the stuff that sells on eBay. Coach. Hope. Women's shoes. Stay. 8.5B. Q 1347. See, now I got a habit of typing into my store first when I don't really have to, if I know I don't have it up. Alright, let me break this down a little bit. $49.99. Alright, so I paid $15 for these minus my 20%. From Savers. I did notice the one Savers that I love going to, they used to always be overpriced, so you really had to be picky. Not counting this pair of shoes, but they lowered their prices on a lot of stuff. I got a receiver, a nice receiver there, stereo receiver for $6.99. Little boom box for $6.99. So it looked like they were putting more consistent prices on things. I got some Las Vegas 51s baseball jerseys for $3.49 a piece minus my 20%. So I haven't got to those yet. Those are not in here. Alright, so it's Hope Sequin. Shoes. You alright, mister? A little warm out there for you? $49.99. Women's shoes. So I got a draft for women's shoes, so all I gotta do is paste the title in. And everything, make sure all the other pop-ups are correct. And since these are not Nikes, I can ship them worldwide. So change my shipping policy to 2 shoes instead of Nike shoes. Boom. And that's it. Quick and simple. Quick and simple. I was excited about these. Boom. Some Live Strong Nike Shocks. $7.49 plus my 20 off. Biggie bam. Hopefully they're still going for good money. Let me. That's why I do photos first, then just list from the photos. Yeah. I used to do photos first. I did. And then I would save them on, with a camera and save them on a disk and then put them on the computer. But then that was a whole other step also. So I'm like, And being I do the drafts, doesn't make sense to do the photos first on the drafts, because then you're touching the drafts twice. And then plus another thing about touching this shoe or whatever it is twice too, in my opinion, is you can look for, like especially on clothes and stuff, you can look for defects. So there's less chance that something's going to get past you, whether it's a separation or a hole in a shirt or whatever the case may be too. So there is some kind of benefit to actually holding the item twice. Or touching the item twice, I should say. Alrighty. Size 6.5. So we got 25, 45, 59, 129. So 25 is the 7.5. Next is $45. So we'll just do 39. I don't know what they're out there talking about. Oops. Over here. And I like stealing people's titles, but then I shake them up. I don't keep everything the same. Alright now. Alright, strong women's running shoes. Size 6.5. Done. These are Nikes, so I gotta make sure I don't ship them international, so I don't get dinged. And what did I say? 39. And Nike shoe shipping policy. Alrighty, now my manga has no wonder, man. Oh, because I'm okay, yes. If you don't list them right away, how do you remember? Because I'm making the drafts. Everything in the draft is done. Title, pricing, item specifics. Everything you see me doing is putting all the details in. So all that is left is taking the pictures, and then it's done. Hey, Roll Squirrel. Hey, what's going on? But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. When you do the drafts, you're putting in everything but the pictures. So that's what I am doing. So I don't have to remember anything. Because this memory is not the best memory anymore. I don't list a fraction of what you do, so I can list on my head and type with my feet and not slow myself down. Alright, let's another pair of shoes. I got $7.49. See, I don't like paying higher price for them. I'm used to the bins. I've been doing the bins for so many years straight and not going to actual thrift stores. I'm like, why did I pay $7.49? I got my 20% still, but still. Why would I do that? I need to pull out a bin tote next and go through it instead of to level me off. Alright, what do we got here? 29, 49, 45, 44, 62. The low is 29. 8 point, and it would happen to be my size. But I'll let somebody else take that one. I'm going up to the next one, $49.99. I'll do 45. I'll do $44.99 plus my 20%. Sale kicks in. That'll put me right there. So let me steal your title, or part of your title, I should say. Women's shoes. Alright, take out sneakers. I don't like using the word sneakers. Women's shoes, size 8.5, blue, gray.
You don't have a black tie, do you?
Nah.
Or like a gray?
I don't think I had any ties. I'll look in the store. Let me look in the store real quick. Yeah, I usually buy ties that have weird stuff on them, so no, just plain black ones or gray ones. Not sure what they need the tie for. All right, what was I doing? No, I forgot. See, got sidetracked. $44.99. Nike shoes, Nike shipping. Intimidated by the bins, haven't gone up to the nerve to go yet. Bins are fun. Bins are fun. You only get in fights, every once in a great while. When you have one of the, at least the ones around here, there's one lady who always wants to start stuff with people. She's been kicked out so many times, it ain't crazy, but I haven't seen her in a while, but I don't really go too much anymore, but she's usually always trying to start stuff with people, and I'll always start stuff back with her. If I see her like trying to push into somebody, I'll like knowingly go up next to her and start kind of pushing back on her and where she's at, and trying to get under her skin like she tries. But I don't think she has any comprehension of what's going on. She's just she seems like a very selfish and mean type of person. Like, no, maybe a little cuckoo. And I like pushing cuckoo people. Because it don't take much to set them off. Especially, only if they're mean. I wouldn't do that to just anybody. They have to be mean. And I have to see them being mean. And she's always, I always feel like she's picking on people. So, I've got to try to wind people up like that. Because what's the fun in just leaving them alone? I got these cool little... I had this Branson keychain I picked up yesterday for $1.99 plus my 20%. I thought this one was Branson too. Yes? No? I guess not. I guess it's just a guitar. I could have swore they were both Branson. I guess I just told myself they were. Huh. Oh, there it is. There's a little tag on it. So that's how they got around it. I know you probably can't focus on that, but because my camera sucks. There's a little tag that says Branson. No wonder. So another pair of women's Nikes. $10 plus my 20%. God, James. Paying this much for tennis shoes. What the hell's wrong with you? Especially when you got 100 pairs sitting right there, you need to freaking get listed. Dummy. Such a dummy. Such a dumbass. Why don't you stop it? Stop overpaying for this crap. Nobody wants to buy your sucky stuff anyway. I love it when people comment on my videos. You can tell that they don't watch my videos. I love it. Certain people are like, well, if you'd watch my videos, you would know the answer to that. Dude, was this a pair Jan picked up? Because I wouldn't have picked these up. 14, 15, 20. I paid $8 for these things. I'm getting ripped right now. Let's see if I can save myself via size. Nope. Alright, we're going $19.99. Bummer. I'm gonna have to. I can't scold Jan either, because she's got to have her fun too, even if I have to find a way to make up for it. I can't be like, bad Jan, bad. That's all right. That's okay. I'll get my money back somehow, some way. All right, and these are white and silver and pink. Running shoes, women's eyes. Women's, done. $19.99, Nike shipping, save. I got these. These were kind of cool. Steve Madden's with the little pink star on it. Little pink star for you and me. Have you noticed thrift increasing prices? Not really. My honey hole has, but it's because they got a new manager, and now he's trying to get higher prices for stuff. So they're clearly looking stuff up now there with this new manager. But the good thing is they don't look up everything, and things will get come through. So like I got that box with the Wii system in it and the video game stuff. That box was $15 for the whole box. And then the friend of mine got that Rock Band sealed new for $10. And I think those are selling for $200. So things are still coming through, and they still like their t-shirts are $1 a piece. So all that stuff's still cheap. So you can still find good items. And even on most of the thrift stores that do have high prices, if you have a great wide knowledge of just anything and everything, you will always find something in those thrift stores, because they will miss stuff, because not everybody knows everything. So there's always money to be made, no matter how bad the thrift store is. At least every one I've ever been in, here and in any state, or I've thrifted in probably almost. I've thrifted in every state I've ever been in, and I've been probably to 42 states, somewhere around there. So, in every thrift store I've ever been in, I've always been able to find a way to make money. Actually, any store, period. I can go to the grocery store and find a way to make money. It might not be 10 times my money, but I'll find a way to make money. Just walk up to the manager. Hey, you guys got some stock you're looking to get rid of in your little novelty section, or your whatever the case may be? Got some stuff you want to clear out that you're moving, or just go behind the buildings and look in the trash cans? Because I heard little rumblings the other day, and I need to go check it, that one of the thrift stores I go to has been throwing some decent stuff away in their dumpster. So I need one night to go up behind them and see what I can find. Glad you're on. I've been crying over my $5.79 gas prices all day today. Hey, gas prices have gotten so high. I made this joke on Facebook yesterday. So if you're Facebook friends with me, you're hearing it twice. All right. Gas prices have gotten so high, I had to quit my job because I can't afford to drive there anymore. And I work from home. I made that up, can you tell? Looks like it's gonna rain. Rain, go away. I found 5 bottles of some killer snail killer liquid for $1 a bottle, and sold all together for $125. Nice. They seem to look up what they like. Yeah, exactly. They look up what they like and what they know, and then some of the stuff they should look up they don't, which is always a plus. So there's always something that slips through. Yeah, and I everywhere I go, I let them know I'm a reseller. So, because 9.9 times out of 10, they're in the same business as you, looking to move merchandise. So, and actually, since my honey hole's got a new manager, there's been a negative and a positive. The negatives were increased prices on a lot of stuff. Another negative is when the girls who work the back room who used to bring stuff out to me, they can't really do it as much because the manager's always there. And this manager's more strict. He don't want nothing like that going on. So they can't carry anything out to me. The positive on that note is he doesn't let the employees get first picks anymore to buy stuff, so it gets put out. Because that's why I got the Wii system, and that's probably why the Rock Band came out. Because the one guy there who buys the video game stuff, and he'll take it to GameStop or whatever and sell it if he doesn't keep it for himself. Usually gets first picks on all that kind of stuff. So you got to, whatever there's a negative, you got to figure out the positive in that place, in that environment, whatever the case may be. And a lot of it is getting to know the people there, how they work, and let them know you're a reseller. There's very few people that balk at people who resell. Now, if it was 15 years ago, I still told people, but I used to get a lot more pushback. Like, I can't remember the last time I got pushback when I let them know that I'm a reseller. So it used to be a common thing, but people are pretty open to it now. All right, let me get these listed, well drafted. Steve Madden, lemons, snakeskin, pink star. All right, 29. I should say 28. Not bad. That's the only pair up there. There's a like new pair for 49. And nobody has this size. $29.99 it is. I hate when that happens. I click the wrong freaking go to click a tab and I click the X by accident. Oop. Alright, women's snakeskin. And give me the title set women's shoe, size 9. So we're doing 29. Alright, draft. Women's shoes. I should go down and do some shipping. I haven't done no shipping from yesterday evening to today at all. Steve Madden 9, and these can go international with no issues. Shoe policy. Boom. Boom, boom. Next bag up. Next bag up. Have you noticed Thrifting Creep prices? Okay, that's where it was. Come to Delaware, pay $3 and enjoy the crap weather. I think people understand resellers are needed, so they don't have to pay store prices and aren't limited to stuff. Yeah. Alright, next up. Let's see what's up, baby. found this nice little guy. Whoops, did I do that? I got him. Did they forget to ring me up for that? I had, when I went thrifting at this one place yesterday, the St. Vincent's on Manchester. When I got to the car, I'm like, did they ring me up right? Because I know I thought I had more money than, spent more than that. Alright, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. This is it. No, they did charge me for that. They didn't charge me for the UGG boots I bought. I bought a pair of UGG boots. Men's hat, 8 t-shirts, and $1 a piece. So I guess just the UGG boots. Free UGG boots, but anyway. I was going to replace the receiver in here because I want to put up another TV to run one that I can run apps on to watch the Blues game on and that, and then also I can hook up all my little video game systems to it. So I found this Yamaha receiver for 40 bucks. It's got all the USB imports and HDMIs and all that good stuff. Yamaha RXV 8483. I think it was like a $250 plus receiver. So that's going for me. That is mine. All mine. Down, down, down. Go, go, go. Mine, mine, mine. But yeah. Now some of these Jan got for her, and I don't know which ones were. They were all $1 a piece, so she was just grabbing whatever. So I got to figure out what was hers, and I don't think that's really her style, but I don't know. Be able to check. A Billabong. So that's a medium. I know that's not hers. Down a medium. I got this the other day for $20. I didn't even look it up. I'm just like, for 20 bucks? Hell, this big old box is worth $20 to me. Ugh. I didn't even open it though. It's pretty damn light. Must there not be nothing in here. I didn't look it up or look into it or anything. I didn't look into it. I didn't test it. I'm like, 20 bucks. I'm taking this. This will be something I can play with if I can't sell it. Ooh. Oh, dude, this is a nice. Is it? Hell yeah! They got a cover. Got all the booklets and stuff still too. Nice. Styrofoam, everything's in here. I took care of this puppy. I love thrifting. Who doesn't love thrifting? Come on now, it's like a treasure hunt. It's like a treasure hunt. Sweet. This looks brand new. Wow. This puppy looks brand spanking new. I don't see even fingerprints on this thing. Kick ass. Let me see what it's worth. I didn't look it up. Let's see, it's Casio, right? CTK 700. Bum, 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 bum. Hell, just you can buy a padded bag for it for $150. Let's see. No power adapter, $99. $100, $89. Parts only, $75. That's cool. $100 little brand new looking keyboard for $20. I'll take that any day. Very nice. But now, do I play with it and keep it? Or do I sell it? I think I'm going to keep it for a while. How about that? Then I'll sell it. Alright. Be smarter than the styrofoam, James. There we go. Sweet. I'm happy. It's even got the instructional DVD. Kick ass. $20. $20. How kick ass was that, man? That was pretty kick ass. Alright, what we got going on here? Alright. What is it? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I like that. Alright. Let me see if I have any offers to send out to watchers. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a week, kind of a weekday when I only had 59 watchers to send offers to this morning. Alright. 21. Boom. Alright. Checking my Facebook. All right now. All right, let's see what else is here that maybe jams. Caribbean Joe. I'm not sure if that would be something she'd wear or not. So BKE. That doesn't really look like her. What size we got here? Medium. Alright now. That's probably going to be her. Alright, medium. Skiuma? Skiuma? Not sure. Has this got newer tags? That it is. Newer tags. MRC KY MOUSC Mickey Mouse Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse Donald Duck. Alright, I think I already have one of these in my collection. So these are all like dollar stuff. Dollar shirts. So extra large. Boom, 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 boom. Kansas Jayhawks, medium. Whoa. All right. Hi. So I kind of set this system up so that when I'm making my videos for my Saturday release, which I didn't really do, this is kind of how I do it. When I get something in, I can separate my shirts. I can do the whole video and separate them, and then when I go to draft them, it's a lot quicker too that way. So Cardinal stuff's been flying for me, so I was able to get a lot of dollar Cardinal shirts yesterday, so that's good. Medium, large, extra large. I got puppies new beds that they could lay in, and they're still laying in here in my way. Alright, this was a cool one too. With Mickey. MLC. KY. Shut up, James. Okay. Fern, why don't you go lay in your bed? Huh? Why don't you go lay in your bed? Because I want to lay by you, James. Oh, okay. Alright. You're okay. Lay wherever you want. This was kind of cool. Oh! Native American stuff. Large. Which I got 4% Native American in me. That was kind of cool seeing that finally from 23andMe. Because I was always told that I had Native American in me, but I never knew how much or anything. Some Levi stretch pants. I don't know if these were for her or not. So it's kind of cool to get that back. And then it's kind of cool when you go through all that 23andMe with the whole genetic thing, and they go, you know, with all your makeup of your body and stuff, your weight should be, or the average weight of people like you is like 195, and I'm usually sitting at 190 without exercising. So I'm like, well, that's pretty damn close. But everything they were doing was pretty close. So it was kind of cool how they can, how predictable humans are. And I always kind of knew that with like, you know, when you watch people, because I've always been a people watcher. Like you can pretty much divide humans into categories just by their actions or their what do you call it? Their not gestures, but their movements and the way they do things. I can't think of the word for some reason, but and it's just kind of cool how you can break them down even more, just with genetics, with just stuff that you wouldn't normally think of, just like weight and eye color and different things like that. So I love that kind of stuff. So I found this. It was just $2. I saw that. I'm like, yes, grab it. Feed me more. So that was Ryback when he was in WWE. So that should be a good one. Here are the Uggs I got free. Are they real? Do they fake Uggs? I guess they would. So, to see on those. Oh, I guess I got these CDs free too, didn't I? Yeah. So I got the CDs free too. But this one was the one that kind of excited me, so let's see if it's worth anything. Back in the MySpace days. MySpace. Mannerisms, that's the word. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Demeanor. Yeah, demeanor too. So it's like all those things, yeah. That stuff. Oh, the Michigan. Oh yeah. Go Blue. Michigan. Wolverines, right? Yeah, there's the ticket. Alright, one for sale in Germany for $28. Let's just check Discogs. Discogs. Not coming up like that. DY. That's what what I love about the whole, you know, everybody has different experiences in life that makes them different people, but you really can, as much as humans, a lot of humans don't like to think so, can very easily be read and basically placed in a category. Like, if a person is acting such a way, even if they don't even notice it, like a certain hand movement, I'm just giving an example here. Like if I see somebody with a certain hand movement or the way they walk, or just when nobody's watching them, when they're being themselves and they don't think anybody's watching them, there's a certain just little things that a person can do that I can go, I would not hang around that person, because you cannot trust people like that. And I know a lot of people like thinking that's kind of an arrogant thing, because you know the human ego doesn't like to think that it can be narrowed down and placed in categories and what have you, but it's so easy to do. But you got to try to not do it in such a way that you're going to offend people or get them upset or whatever. Also, so I've in the past, like I should have went into like is it homicide and stuff like that, where you can just tell when people are lying and stuff. Because I've many times in the past been able to just, when a person comes up to me and just like literally 30 seconds of them standing there talking, I can be like, I don't like you. Or, and I literally said this too, I'm like, you're actually really a bitch, you know, go away. I don't, you know, you're not the kind of person I would hang around. But I'm kind of straightforward like that sometimes. So if I get a real weird feeling with somebody, I don't beat around the bush. I'll be just like, you need to get the step in, because, and it's not like an I'm better than you type of thing. It's more like there's something underlying in you that is just very not trustworthy, if you will. So the only one out there is in Germany for $28. So that's cool. That's cool. You can just tell when people are genuine, or like there's so many YouTubers out there, not just reseller YouTubers, but YouTubers period. You can just tell that they have to amp themselves up when they get on, and they have to keep this like level of thing, and you could tell when it's real and when it's not real for some of them, and you're just like, come on. And a lot of people have that instinct in them to know when people are BSing them. So it's pretty. But then still, what gets me is some of those people still have like this crazy cult-like following. It's like there's still a lot of people out there who can't see things like that. Kind of like the whole, I guess, all those the Waco situation and different things like that, and what was the ones where they all committed suicide wearing Nike shoes or whatever and stuff. It's like, how can you not see you're being manipulated? You have it in your DNA to know when you're being BS'd. How can you not see it? But the cool thing about that too is I used to use that to my advantage growing up too, knowing who you can BS and who you can't, because then you know how far you can push people. So this is $20 too, so that's cool. I used to be mean when I was a kid. Not really mean, but very selfish. Very selfish. It was all about me getting out of my environment, so that's all I cared about, was getting the hell out of Dodge. I didn't care who I had to walk onto or walk over to get out of it. So next up, let's see what we got here. Everything appear to be on the outside. What you think? Correct. If your dog doesn't like them, yeah, that's for sure. Dogs have that real keen sense of Patreon is usually a sign. Oh man, that's so funny. I'm not saying nothing. Yes, I am. Yeah, Patreon. Not everybody. It depends on the Patreon. There's a lot of you probably don't know who he is, but a person that I see works Patreon real well. And with these people, I think it should be. And he was like a rock star in the 80s, basically. Ron Keel from the band Keel. And a lot of these like 80s singers and stuff are kind of molding their Patreons after him. And he's doing it right in my eyes. And I think like Tony Harnell's starting to do his the right way. I'm not signed up to any of them. I just see how they promote them on Facebook and that. But since they had, they were so huge in the 80s, and they're, today they're barely making any money off of what they used to do, so they have to find new ways to do it. So he's got so much back catalog, whether it's songs or song lyrics or video, home video footage or whatever. So he uses that to entice people to pay on the Patreon to get to see that inside world of, what it was like in the 80s and hear stories about it and all that kind of stuff. That, in my opinion, is doing Patreon correct. Is when you were so big and now you have to find a way to create income for yourself. It's a real good way of doing it. Now, taking advantage of people with knowledge you steal from other YouTubers, now that's another story. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I need to watch Tommy and Tracy all the time and then take their videos, what I learned from their videos, and sell it to people on Patreon. That's what I need to do. I need to start taking information from the YouTubers who are stealing information from other YouTubers and doing like a double quantandra or whatever it's called, and just catch 22 and just take it full circle. You stole from me, now I'm stealing it from you. I still think it's funny that he stole my whole damn video idea. Freaking thumbnail, title, and all. Like, can you be any more obvious? You're stealing my stuff. Any more obvious? Ooh. Got another sign here. This one was cool. I grabbed this one just for the freaking weight of it alone. Hershey's milk chocolate. $6 plus my 20% off. From 91. This is nice and hefty too. Nice and hefty. So I need to take those in there. And after this bag, I'm going to grab a tote or two from the Goodwill bins today. These were those jerseys that I paid $3.49 for, plus my 20% Las Vegas 51s. They were stadium giveaways. That one. Same one there. This one. Gray one. What? Dude, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you, Miss 93. You're a good guy, James. Let me know if you ever decide to start offering store reviews for a price. Not for a price. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Nice camouflage one. I think I might give enough information on my videos to, like, because since I kind of try to break everything down. If you watch my stuff, you can kind of, like, see what works, what doesn't work, and what you can try to do with your store and what have you. But then maybe I'm not very good at expressing, so, or at least getting my point across, I should say. Urban mango. Should get this for her. It doesn't look like her style, but maybe it is. Maybe I'll put that aside. So she wouldn't pick that up to resell. I would think. New Washington Capitals, new with tags, Reebok shirt. What size are you? Extra large? That's all there. That's all there. More jerseys. Alright, time to get a bin in here. You can see all that freaking crap I got today. I'm going to separate somewhere. Let's put this down here. Alright. And I hope I don't lose my ass. I ain't gonna lose my ass, but I just hope I make my money back quick on this stuff. Alright, Area 51. Yeah, it's Las Vegas 51s. It's I guess a minor league baseball. I can teach you how to Dougie for a deep discount. Guar. Yes, that's it. Genuine like you, James. Amped is not a problem for me. That's my appearance. And maybe my camera. Hey, I know all about getting treated badly for appearances. I remember that this was not always as acceptable as it is today. People still judge to they think, you know, just because you got long hair, you do drugs, you drink, you smoke, you do all that stupid shit. Nope, wrong. If you just pay attention to my demeanor or my mannerisms, you would know what I am and how I is. See, so that's the cool thing about all these shirts. As I said, everyone's got a name on them. So there was thousands of people who signed up to go on this cruise. So if I can just get 15 of these people to buy these shirts, I've made my money back. Thought about just going back in for a third time and just grabbing the rest of them, but I didn't. I better cut it off at some point. Because I wanted to kind of corner the market on them, be the only person that has them. Like, if you want them, you got to get them from me, because you ain't getting them from nobody else. So. But, I'll check in a couple days and see if anybody else has them up there now. And this company that put this together is out of St. Louis, so long hair don't care, right? I'm most certainly going to get judged by my mannerisms and totally going to get called a fake when I post my content, and worst of secret spots in small town I live in. Yeah, but if you're not being fake, you shouldn't have to worry about it. I don't, you know, if you're being you, it doesn't. It's like if you're comfortable with who you are, you should never have to worry about what anybody says, thinks, or does. It doesn't freaking matter. Because guess what? Chances are you'll never see them again. And or newsflash, they're gonna die. You're gonna die. And when you die, you don't really matter anymore. Hell, look how big Prince and Michael Jackson were. Are there people that miss them today? Sure. Does it really matter that they're gone? Well, yeah, but really, does it? It's like, yeah, like, would you like to have? Yeah, I mean, they got music still come. Well, at least Prince does. I mean, but I mean, eventually they're going to be like it's just going to take them longer to not matter, I guess you could say. Because if you take like I don't know, like an old blues artist from back in the 50s or whatever, how many people are going to be around to really say that he matters today? So in 100 years, are people really going to be saying, you know, Michael Jackson matters? Maybe because he had a little bit more crossover into the pop culture than, say, an old blues guitarist. But at the end of the day, all that matters is what's in front of you anyway. Right, Mr. Vern? You're all that matters right now because that's all that's right in front of me. So let's pet you. Let's give you pettings. Yes. Yes. My baby boy. My baby boy. So here's just one stack of the blue. Bless you. Bless you. One stack of the gray. And then I'll break them down by size. After I get them all separated. Hey, don't fall over. How dare you do that to me? Here is one thing of the hats. I might have more than 300 caps. I'll have to see. You know what it took for me to really be, as much as I've said that my upbringing sucked. Well, I never really said it sucked. It was just kind of rough. Kinda. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of people that had it a lot worse, but the one good thing is it allowed me to not care about what people thought about me. When you're bullied so much about stupid shit, kind of like a relatable situation is Eminem in the 8 Mile, where he attacks himself before the other person can attack him. I was doing that in 5th grade. I was making jokes about who I was before anybody else could attack who I was, so their jokes kind of wore out, so, or didn't have any effect because I already made the joke. So that teaches you not to really care about what other people think about you. So that was the good thing, the positive that comes out of all that crap. Especially too when you come from like shitty situations of whatever the magnitude may be, whether it's poverty or mental abuse or physical abuse or whatever the case may be. Why did my ears just start ringing and I lost my thought? Dude, I just totally spaced. I forgot where I was, but I don't know, just I never took there. You can go one of two ways with it. I guess you can go the negative route where you're angry at the world for the way things are happening, or you're being treated, or whatever the case may be. Or you take the positive spin on it and you kind of, and this is the route I took. People used to joke with me, my friends used to joke with me, say I had an ego, because I built up my confidence within me so much that it almost seemed like I was arrogant. And what that did was allow me to not care about you. Unless you showed me that you cared about me, I don't give a rat's ass about you. All right, I'm going this way. I'm going up. Piss off. See you later. That was all in my head. So if you didn't make any attempt to connect, you just wanted to, abuse some form, some way, you didn't matter. Get out. Go away. I'm better than that. So it was more like a self-confidence, get the hell out of my way, than it was like an egotistical, arrogant thing. Like, I didn't treat people rude just to treat people rude. It was more like, if you deserve it, you're going to get it, type of thing, I guess. Oh, if that makes sense. Where the hell am I going with this? I don't know. Let me go grab another tote. Damn it. I think that's the one thing that's kind of like I like about people is if you're the type of person that can poke fun at yourself, or you could admit your shortcomings or your weaknesses or whatever. I like that in a person, because that means you know who you are, you own who you are, and you're either going to build upon who you are or you're happy with where you're at. So, any other ways. The ones who are not happy with themselves are the ones who can't come to terms with reality of if they're weak at something or whatever the case may be. That's the way I kind of look at it anyway. There's another thing of hats. Ooh. If that makes sense. That was Nacho, by the way. Vibes, man, vibes. Real shit. Let's see. I'm loving this live. I'm just talking random shit. I'm sorry. Sorry if it's boring. That's why that's why I called my thing my boring reseller life. Because nobody could just come on here and say, well, you sell crap, and it doesn't make sense when you say that, because I'm already telling you it's my boring reseller life. Hello? Get with the times. So that's kind of the same I always do that with my hair, don't I? So that's the kind of mentality that I had growing up, is I'm poking fun at my boring ass videos before all these haters, or people, if I get so popular, I get, the more popular you get, the more hate you get. So it makes them look dumb if they come, God, you're boring, your videos are boring. Well, duh, I already said they're boring, so piss off. So kind of the same mentality of the way I grew up. So when that title came into my head, it really inside me felt like an epiphany. It felt like that is it. That's what I'm calling this, because then no one can say a damn thing because I've already said it for them. So that's just the way it is. Dude, stop it! You don't have to send me that stuff. That's cool though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, thank you. That is kind of cool that people can do that. What's up now? Let's see. I got lucky. My shortcomings were only from the waist down. I hear you, brother. I hear you. It happens to some of us. It happens to some of us. But the way you gotta look at it, Tommy, is the way I always looked at it. You gotta find ways around that. She likes toys? No problem. You want to get kinky? No problem. You want to try this? No problem. You want to try a little bit of that? No problem. So you just got to make up for it in other ways. That's all you got to do. There's been plenty of times in my past where I may not have gotten, I have in one way, but not another. I may have not gotten, what's the word I'm looking for? Any recognition in the length of a certain, but I have many a times been complimented with, you are the most fun person I've ever been with. So you just got to find another way around shortcomings. Once you do that, you're home free. I think that's another thing about growing up the way I did. I am glad I didn't have everything. I'm just going to show you what I got. I'm glad I never just had everything given to me, because I honestly think it's harder in life to figure it out when you're an adult than it is to figure it out when you're young. When you're young, you can make mistakes. You have more time on your hands. You've got a longer, length of time before you have to get your shit together. So if you've been given a lot of things, Lee Dungarees, that's cool. When you're young, and then when you're old, you're kind of left out in the cold. It's very hard to recover when you're older. Very hard. So that was another positive. I take it from people who have a little bit of a rough upbringing. Because life's rough all around, period, no matter what. But when you learn how to handle it at a young age, it makes life a lot easier. It makes accepting things in life much easier. So BMW, it's official too. So, not long but fun. Don't have to show us what you got, Jamie. Oh no, that's all right. We'll keep that on the down low. We'll keep that on the privacy. I don't want to get kicked off of anything. But then, hey, you know what? I've heard many times too that even if you're not the biggest, you are to some people. How about that? So always keep that in mind too. Sex lessons with James. All right. Got some cool Converse here. If I can get some of that black off of them. James, you know you're not going to clean no damn shoes before you take the pictures. I know. Do you like that effect? Dude, I was just... there was so much I did not check over the bins. I was just in one of the moods where everybody was kind of in a bad mood because of the way the manager was running the place. There was probably 30 spots in line before me of just things laying on the ground, and when she said those don't matter, if you're in line, you're physically in line, get up here. So I went from like 30th to 3rd. There was a lot of people that were pissed, so when they came through the doors, they took off running. So when I got to the shoe, hat, and stuff, I just started throwing everything in my cart. So I didn't really check everything. I didn't go back and check the stuff on the bottom. So I don't even know what freaking brand these are. Neolite. That's what it says on the bottom. I'll figure it out later. Figures it out later. What's up, mister? You alright? You okay? I'm gonna go check their water. They might need some water. James has an OnlyFans if you are interested right now. Actually, I never even checked out. I gotta see what OnlyFans is. Everybody's always making jokes, so I'm guessing it's some kind of dating site, right? I never really looked at it. Waist up lives James. This includes you too, Tommy. Let me go check their dog water real quick. I haven't been to the St. Louis bins in over a year. Should make a trip up once a week. You should. Why not? Can't lose out. Let me go make sure they got water because they're running a little hot today. Let me go check your water. Yep, they were almost empty. Got Lacoste. Alright, Neolite is just the cushion system, I think. Yeah, okay. Probably. Makes sense. My chocolate starfish has its OnlyFans if you're interested. The first month half off. That's funny. Alright, what we got next? I don't think he's worth anything, but I grabbed him just because he had the tags on him. And sell these. I don't know. Well, it's not open, so I may be able to. The Dragon and Naturally Speaking. See, this is why Goodwill places don't sell their crap and it goes to the bins. It's because they try to get too much out of this stuff. You're not going to get $20 out of this in the eBay store. Or in a brick and mortar store. It's just not going to happen. Brand new, $35. I got 2 of these. There's another one someplace else too. So I'm guessing the other one's probably going to be new too. So I spent what, $300 at the bins today? It's kind of a lot of hats. Wasn't many hats as normal though. So you can get a lot of hats. Got a lot of them. Actually, the first round of hats, I probably didn't even see them all because, yeah, I didn't know I had a Yeti. These sell quick, especially distressed like that. They'll sell pretty quick. Because I was just grabbing. Nothing major. Family chiropractic. Mid-mo equipment. Osage Beach. That's the Native American. Oh, that says Orange Beach. Never mind. Let's say Osage Beach is the Native American I am. Alright. I don't know what these freaking pineapple hats are, but I sell them. I just put pineapple in the title. They freaking sell. And they're no name. People like their pineapple, I guess. OnlyFans is softcore nudity, so if you're asking I would pay $20 a month to see you in spandex and a whip, the answer is yes. Well, if you want to see me in spandex, go to my Facebook page, go into my photos, and go look at my old photos from the 80s and the early 90s. I used to wear spandex all the time. Ooh, Lacoste with a Peanuts collection. That's cool. Dixon's Pickens. What's going on? Did you hit that secret spot today? I told you gave it to you. I went to one of them, and I went to one of them 2 days ago. 2 days ago, something like that. I was gonna go by the other one, but I haven't been over there for 3 years now. What do you list your hats at? What do you list your hats at? Like price-wise, I do $13.99 on most of them, and then the sale kicks in at $11.19. Unless it's something I know that goes for more, and then those I'll sell for the 20, 25, or 50 or whatever. I know the one guy I know over at Ben's today, Pete, got a nice sports cap that'll go for a good 30, 40 bucks. I missed out on that one. But I might have something good in one of these. I don't know. More jazz shirts, though. Got plenty of those. If I can sell them. Boom, boom. Alright, we got snapbacks. We got fixed. Or fitted, I should say. Fitted, not fixed. And adjustables. Oh man. I had to come look at Chad. I did not hear Peanuts. New viewer. Waving away. She's always flippin' Mandy. Cool name. Always flippin' Mandy. Not today, I wanted, but I stayed in Cape. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I saw that little video that you posted, like, where I'm at. I thought that was from today. So, what, I guess that was yesterday, maybe. There are many caps here in Fredericktown. We have a huge cap company local. I scored that Coke cap. Sold it up for over $1,000. Yeah, I remember you selling that. That was a kick-ass find. And I may be down in your area looking around this Sunday? Not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? No. Might be tomorrow. I have to look and see. Might be next Sunday if it's not. But there ain't much. Oh, I guess there's some stuff open on Sundays down in there. But because Jan's going to be working in Fredericktown, CVS Schnucks. I guess she's working in the CVS Schnucks down there. I guess there is one there. Because she don't really work the standalone CVSs. She works in the Schnuck CVSs. She's been filling in Fredericktown and in Festus and stuff. So she's been going down that way. So I told her one day that she works out that way. I might take her to work and go around and see, hit a bunch of different places or whatever. See if I can find anything good down in there. I think what I'm going to do in those smaller towns is just go up to people and say, hey, I'm a reseller. You got anything you want to sell? Try to get into places instead of trying to find stuff in thrift stores or whatever in those areas. Get connected with people in flea markets and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to be hitting that one right there at the Park City exit, I guess. Doe Run exit. The red storage lockers. Probably going to hit those a few times this year. That was Monday. Oh, okay, gotcha. See, I put all my videos out pretty much the same day except for Saturdays, so I always, for some reason, think everybody else does too. Just a mental block. What about peanuts? Flea markets in St. Louis. The Six Flags had theirs today. Huge one. I don't like going to those big giant ones though, and a lot of the resellers from the Benz area set up out there. But I always hear you can find some good stuff. But there's that one, and then the Belleville one. Was it every third Sunday? I haven't been over there in years. And then there's one out in Wentzville. Haven't been there in forever. And there's one out in Union. And I was there maybe, I guess it's been 4 months. 5 months since I've been out there. There wasn't much out there at that time. It was more in the colder area. It wasn't quite summer and fall. It was going into the winter. What are you barking at, girl? But I'm going to be try to find a lot more in small towns. There's this big one I want to go to, and I might go to it March, is it 15th? Maybe it's March 12th. Maybe 19th. It's supposedly the biggest flea market in Missouri, and I think it's like an hour past Hannibal. So for me, it's like a 3-hour trip. So for you, it'd be more like a 4-hour trip. But I kind of want to go out there and experience that one time, see what that's like. Farmington doesn't have much. They have the Goodwill, but there are several flea markets. Yeah, I love finding those little hole-in-the-wall flea markets wherever I can. That Goodwill, I hit it one time and did okay. I think you just put out a video not too long ago where you found some good stuff there, I believe. Alright, let me back up a little bit here. Sundays, good flea markets. Alright, let's see here. If it's worth the travel, whatever, wherever. Yeah. Dude, you know what I love is, I love Tennessee. I love driving back roads of Tennessee. I love finding just little flea markets in the middle of Tennessee, nowhere. And it's like, them things, for some reason, there's just something about finding those every time I've been in one anyway, flea markets in Tennessee, in the little towns off the beaten path in Tennessee have been great to me. So I love them. Funny you mentioned Hannibal. That's where I live. Oh, that's cool. All right. You said you sent a friend request on Facebook? Because I don't see it. But then again, I never They usually never pop up properly anyway. So I think I have probably like 1,000 friend requests pending that I don't even really ever see. I have like 1,000 people following me. Not all of them are friend requests, but a lot of them are. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Swingers use pineapple as open and close for business signs. I never go to flea markets. Is that real about the pineapples? I never heard that. That's cool. Why do I look like I'm frozen? Like I'm delayed. I'm watching myself as opposed to me seeing myself live, so I'm seeing myself twice here. Hey, swinging was fine until the whole AIDS thing came into play. That kind of ruined everything. But now you can live with it. Ain't that funny how instead of curing AIDS, they've just found a way to make everybody take a pill to avoid getting it? Kind of funny how that happens, huh? Farm money, pharma money. Yeah, I just sent a request on Facebook a few minutes ago. Huh. Yeah, it's not showing me. Unless it just lotted it in with all the remaining ones. Maybe I'll see it on my stream as I'm going down my stream here. When it pops up, I'll accept it. I don't see it as of right now. Resellers meet up in St. Louis, right? There's enough of us around, it seems. Need to do something somewhere. Have to find a cool place to do it, though. A delay on Facebook. Makes sense. He isn't missing stuff. He is on top of chat. I just realized it. Or on YouTube. Let me grab another tote. Need more Jazz Cruise stuff? Anybody want to buy some Jazz Cruise stuff? I've got plenty. Shirts. Shirts, shirts, shirts. Shirts, shirts, shirts. Hats? Anybody want a hat? Man, if they had to cancel this jazz tour, how much money did they lose out on? Good Lord. Just in merchandise alone. Not counting the artists. Wonder if they had to pay the artists still, or if they got off the hook on that bill. More reds. Guess you wouldn't have to pay the artists if they didn't perform, so guess they didn't lose no money there. At least I think that's the way it usually works. Terminex hats, and then they were bought out. There's a delay on eBay sales. Yeah, we all know that. Dang, too heavy. Let me see if there's any. I don't think any offers have come through. Oh, wait, we got 3. Ooh! Holy crap. Somebody just came in and bought a poop load of stuff from me. $133 worth of media. Looks like all CDs. Nice. Yes. Those bulk orders are what's been saving me lately. So $133 worth of CDs and cassettes. There's some cassettes mixed in too. Nice. Do the happy dance. Happy dance. Alright. Let's see. Take some offers here. What does that put me up to today? Alright. $930 before 6 p.m. That's the way my days are supposed to look. That's the way I like them to look anyway. That's actually better than what they used to look. I like that. Makes me happy. Makes James happy. Ugh. What's been cool is, like with whole COVID and stuff, since sales were so great, it allowed me to pay off all the business debt, what have you. But for the past 4 months, ever since the fall update, I mean, I'm still making a profit every month, but it's nowhere near what it was, obviously. But stop falling. Like last month, I think I only made like a $2,000 profit for the month. So, no, that was January. January? Yeah, that was January. So February I haven't really looked at yet. So February was down. So there's probably less than that in February. I like it when people buy stuff from me. So that was 89. No. I don't know if that's the same person or not. Did they buy 2 lots from me? Because I think you can only fit 40 per order. Let me go check. Alright. We've got... Good Lord, that's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be pulling and shipping like crazy mañana. Alright, we've got 2. Let's see, are they the same person? So $133.97 on that one. Same person. Then another one, $56 on that lot. Wow, this person bought tons of stuff from me. Wow. And then wait a minute, they bought all this? I'm gonna have to, it looks like they bought more than just media. Looks like they bought some clothes too. Let me just pull up their ID alone and see how much this person spent with me. Alright, so there's a $28 order, a $10 order, an $8 order, $134 order, $56 order, and then a $134 order. Wow. Wow. I haven't had nobody spend money like that in my store in a long time. That makes me feel good. Everything from clothes to albums, cassettes, CDs, DVDs. But I just sell sucky, boring stuff. That's awesome. Freaking awesome. Makes my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. Something's wrong with eBay today. People are actually buying. Hey, I only needed that one buyer, made my day. Good Lord. That was pretty kick-ass. Yeah, I was doing 30K a month average. And this year, let's see, what's today? The 5th. I'm at 52. So I am probably around 23. So it's dropped pretty big chunk a month. So I guess I'm averaging about 23. Yeah, there it is. From March 3rd to March 5th, 23.8. So and I don't even like thinking about what it would be if eBay was working properly, because the amount of people who couldn't send offers or couldn't accept offers and just that whole nightmare. I know I've lost so much money in that alone. Posh has been dead. Posh. All right, let's see where we're at. Message retracted. Cheaper than driving around to find it. Hopefully we'll start buying more items online. Yeah, no doubt. That's true, actually. Finally, people are allowed to get outside, and now people really can't go far with the freaking gas. Hey, I want that Lamborghini SUV, but I turned that off real quick, then went to the Wagoneer and Trackhawk again, and I'm like, this is the first time in my life where I've had pure freaking financial freedom. Do I really want to put that on my back? So then I just made the decision to get something smaller, and then something used, and flip it every 6 months if I have to. Get something different. Drive things that I've always wanted to drive. Never thought I would. I never thought I'd be driving a Porsche. Porsche. But, so I'm always kind of looking out when I see stuff to see if there's something else that, but then the more I've been driving it, though, the more I'm loving this car. It's just, when you really get in tune with a car, you feel like it's an extension of yourself, and I'm falling into that now. It needs a little bit more on the side of the seats to really fit me in, so I've got to play with the seats a little bit more to see if I can get myself situated just a tad bit better. But I'm already feeling like I'm fitting right in. Today I felt something I've never had in a car before, where I guess it was the suspension. I was hitting the curb going over to the Bridgeton bends off of 270. You go in and underneath the highway, and I've always tried to hit that curve at least 60-65 miles an hour. Today I was hitting it at 75 in the Porsche, and it wasn't moving. I mean, it was stuck to the ground at 75 going around that curve, and I felt a little twitch in the car, and I'm like, oh, what was that? And I let off the gas because I thought my tires were going to break out from under me. But it felt like it was the suspension actually was like digging in or something. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I kicked it back on the gas and flew around it even more. But it handled really well. So I'm definitely coming down your way eventually. One of these Saturdays, getting off at Doe Run exit, getting back up in there in the curves. That's where I learned to drive, was all those back roads toward Ironton and Annapolis back in the early 90s and late 80s and stuff. I learned to drive on all those freaking windy roads, and so I love driving them roads. And this Porsche feels like it's going to handle really nice on those curves, so I can't wait to get back on there. Or get back down there in it, see what it does. Average around 10K. Kick ass. gauge. They are sweet. Porsche was a smart move compared to Lambo. Price-wise, yeah, especially right now with everything that's going on. Frickin' don't know what's going to happen. I'm afraid to check the stock market and see how the 401k money's holding up. I'm afraid to look. We don't need another 2008 on our hands. My gas here went up 40 cents a gallon in the last 2 days, $3.59 to $3.90. I'm not even sure what mine is here. I just got gas yesterday, but I never pay attention to gas prices. But I saw somebody say it jumped up 35 cents in 1 day or something like that on Facebook. So I know it's going up, but one luxury I always allowed myself was gas for the cars. I would eat off of $2 a day if I had to put $20 in my car, because just the freedom to be able to go is more important to me than a full meal. So I never pay attention to gas prices. Automatic tracing or tracking, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe so. If I've never experienced it before in any of the cars I've had everything from Corvettes to Challengers to Chargers to Camaros and whatever, and I never felt it dig in when I was hitting a curve so fast, so it was really cool. 91 Corvette. I love to get back on those roads and give it hell for a 30-year-old car. Yeah, we had a 93 for a while, so I love those mid-90 Corvettes, early to mid-90 Corvettes. $3.29 to $3.59. See, I only get out much anyway, so I don't have to put a lot of gas in my car. So I still am here at the house so much, except for my Saturday excursions. Grand National. Was it a real original Grand National? Those are nice. I started to buy one once, but it turned out it wasn't a real Grand National. And this was back when they were going for about 10 to 15,000. So I was like ready to jump on one, and it didn't turn out. Did you see the barge of cars from Germany sank? No, I did not see that. Wow. I'll have to Google that. That's crazy. I'm going to look that up right now. A large cargo vessel carrying luxury cars from Germany to the United States sank Tuesday in the mid-Atlantic, 13 days after a fire broke out on board, the ship's manager and the Portuguese Navy said. The cars on board, the Felicity Ace, included Porsches, Lamborghinis, and Bentleys. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, especially right now with freaking the way the supply chain is. Wow. Man, 155 million in losses. Wow. Ooh, there's some pictures. Dude, that's on fire. Wow. How does that happen? That whole thing is burnt. Wow. That's crazy. A lot of money. A lot of money. Alright. Infinity. Use the GPS to adjust the suspension. It's probably similar to that. Huh. Did not know that. Dr. Full. Now is the time to sell for sure. 87 Grand National. Yeah, if I could have sold my car and not bought another one, I would have been fine with that. I was surprised I found mine for what I did, because it was undervalued. So I jumped on it. 13.5 for it out of high school. Sold it for 32. Nice. I just started watching that show too on Discovery Plus, where they deal with the $1 million cars and such. I bet you that impacted their business. Or they're like exotic car brokers for the stars and stuff like that. I'll be a car broker for like the freaking trailer park in the ghetto. Yeah, I got you a 1987 Yugo outside. Or you can have this 1989 Ford Escort. Actually, what year was Yugo? Was Yugo's even 87? Can't remember the last time I saw a Yugo in person. The Yugo is still a common sight in Siberia. Almost 60,000 vehicles still in use. The only bad thing about a Yugo is when you hit a bump, the record player skips. That was always our joke. Yugo was marketed in the late 80s as the car, yeah. Yugo, beep beep. Adaptive suspension is cool, yeah. It was pretty wicked. I thought it was my car slipping out from underneath me. I was like, eh. Yeah, I think the gas prices will definitely start seeing a lower. The cost of cars come down. My son Adrian's looking at cars now. He's looking right now at a GMC pickup. They're doing the free financing and what have you. 84 Fiero, there we go. Actually, a few years ago, I was going to start. I've always been pretty good with knowing what cars are going to come up next on the market that's going to, take off. Like I kind of called the Mustang Fox bodies and like the mid '80s car, and I was gonna. I think probably the Yugo was, or the Fiero was probably one that I picked that still has not come back yet, though. So I thought that one would be coming back maybe 5 years ago, but it still has not come back. Not that I know of, anyway. Not that I've seen. Because I was actually looking to try to find a cherry one to buy, because you could buy them for like under 13 at the time. I was hoping to get one and flip it later on for 20 plus, but how can I send you 2 short videos? Do you have Instagram? Yeah, the link should be in the comments section. Is it? Yeah, my Instagram page is down in the comment not the comment section, but the body of this video and all my videos. I don't go there too much, so it might take me a while to see it. You go get a new car, 80s joke. Well, hello Heidi, St. Louis. STL in the house. Use Google Lens if you can't find a comp on an item. Actually, I used Google Lens here, and then when I went thrifting yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I need to see if I can start using this out in the field more often. So I started trying to use it out in the field, and I used it on some stuffed animals, just testing it and playing around, like a Smurf one and stuff, and it picked it up and everything, so definitely comes in handy. So I never tried it on anything. I always just type it in, and with my freaking eyesight now on the phone, I have to do this every time I want to type something up, and then do this when I'm done, and it's just like, maybe I can just use this Google Lens and not worry about it. Make it easier, make life easier. I almost bought like 20 Fieros one time. Titles were crazy. I've owned 2 87 GT and 84 SE. Love them. Nice. Fiero or MR2 Turbo. Pretty similar but different in their own. Did not know that. I never really dug deep into Fieros or anything. I was just looking for a nice one with low miles and stuff, but that's long gone now. What was the other one the other day? I called it. We were out and about, and I go, that's going to be the next car. We need to find those and buy them. Now I totally spaced on it. What was it? Damn. I can't remember. Late 90 Mustangs, Celines and Bosses, stuff like that. Wonder if there's any of those out there around. Mustang 1991 Boss. No, not 91. Maybe I'm thinking late 90s. Duh. Let's go 99. Boss 351 concept. Wait. Hold on, maybe I'm trying to think where I lived when I used to always be around and what year that was. It's 95 was there, so 96, 90. Yeah, so 97 maybe. Let's try that. There we go. Barrett Jackson, 1997 Mustang GT. No reserve. Register to see price. No, thank you. Yeah, here's one at $13,250. Would you be buying this 97 Ford Mustang Cobra? I would at 13. I think that's going to be the next takeoff. $1997 Mustang Value KBB. Let's see. Don't make me click through everything. Just give me a quick overlook. No, they're not giving me a quick overlook. Oh, I'll take some digging to do. Anyway, Google Lens is handy. Just try and search for your face. Just don't try searching for your face. No, that's funny. I have not tried that. Almost bought a Yugo for my first car. Went with a Dodge Omni instead. Nice. My first car was bought by a girlfriend at the time. It was a 1979 Pontiac Phoenix. Pontiac Phoenix. They're almost like the Novas. Get a fake clear lens in one side of the reader and the other thrifting. It's called monovision. Just getting into eBay this past year for the first time. Silver Age comic, vintage toys mostly. All the eBay tricks I'm hearing about looks to be helpful a lot. But this past month my sales died. Yeah, this past month the sales died for pretty much everybody. 99 Cobra convertible, sold it for $3,500. Wouldn't start and was a salvage title. Missed that car every day. No views for dinner reasons. Watching this channel a lot because the info on it is helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you much. Much appreciated. Even though I talk a lot of nothingness here and there. I tried Google Lens for this Ford Mustang Avatar jacket. I'm listing now and got nothing. Looks like one of those Alpha Industry jackets, but no tags. I love finding those Ford Cobra jackets. I found a few of those. They'll sell good money. Good money. Yeah, I'll keep James from working, right? Hey, it's Saturday. It's my day off. Until I go down and start catching up on shipping since I've got those 3 freaking huge orders. Not that I'm complaining. It's just going to be a lot of work. Maybe I'll ask Adrian to help me pull. Like, Adrian, I'm still paying him $500 a month to help me pull here and there. He pulls for me after he gets off of work, so I can keep some of his income. BMW Z4 3.0. Going in sharp curve too fast. Without being in sports mode, I can feel the little traction correction. Yeah, mine would. I didn't put in. I forgot to even hit sports mode before I hit the curve to check it out. Sucks you right down to the road. So much fun. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to play with this. Thank you for the template video. It has saved me much time. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. That's awesome. Yeah, that template stuff. I swear by templates. Makes things so much quicker. So much quicker. Appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm almost to $500 a month on this freaking YouTube, and that's just crazy for me. The most I ever made on YouTube before these eBay videos was like $200 a month on freaking my shoe videos. And I'm like, man, that won't even buy me a pair of shoes this month. But that's the way I kind of looked at it. I was always trying to make the money for like the shoe to see if I can get it up there past the shoe as like the benchmark. And now my benchmark is like my car payment, which is like $550. So I'm trying to make $550 a month on the YouTube, and that's like the goal, the small goal. Always got to have goals. That's what keeps me going anyway. But yeah, we're already after 6. I should get off here and freaking get to do some real work. Get some work done. My throat is dry. I'm out of water. Is this live going on YouTube forever? Yes! I am staying here till I die. I am going to be dead on YouTube. I'm going to make sure when I die that it's recorded live. Actually, I've always wanted to do what I want to know when I'm going to die, because I want to put out a game throughout the whole United States. I want to do some kind of hide and seek game where you have to find my body wherever I die, and I'm going to have like $20,000 of cash on me. So whoever finds my body gets the cash. So that's what I want to play. So I got to get more used to this live stuff, because that's going to be a key component when I'm doing my Find Me I'm Dying game. So I hope I I know when I'm dying, as opposed to just not waking up one day, so I can go out and with some fun. Because I think it'd be nice. I want to find some. I'm sure hopefully by the time I get there it'll be better technology too, but do something with it with GPS and going live and trying to figure out without giving it away where I am. And so I gotta figure all that out, but that's something I'm hoping to do on my deathbed, because I don't plan on being in bed when I'm dying. I want to just walk into the woods somewhere and die. So I want to make it fun and give somebody a reward for finding my dead body. YouTubers say it's a grind until you get a following. You're getting bigger though. Yeah, but it's separate for me. YouTube is totally separate. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I've made myself take off on Saturdays now. I mean, I am an 8 to 12 hour a day, 7 days a week kind of person, especially with my dad here. So Saturdays, I am making sure. If you see me start editing my videos, then you know I've gotten way too big on YouTube and I'm not keeping up with my eBay sales if I'm stopping to edit my videos. My videos will always be spliced together very quick because I can do it with just 30 seconds. Boom, video's done. Let the phone do the work, and I'm done. So if you see me editing videos and they looking fancy and smancy and stuff like that, then you know I've gotten too big for my britches, and that you need to slap me down a little bit so I get back to eBay. I don't want to become a YouTuber who's an eBayer. I want to always be an eBayer who plays with YouTube. So let's see. If not, watch my 2 videos. If you want, show these peeps forever, and then follow the scent. I think it'll be fun. I mean, they'll be worth somebody. I want to make it enough that it'll be worth somebody getting in a car and going to find me. If I give them, have $20,000 or $30,000 in cash on me to make the game more interesting. So, and because I plan on, what I want to do is, because I've got a decent amount of life insurance. So my goal is, like, if Jan's still alive, like if I die and she's already gone, the bill's automatically paid off. But if she's still around, she'll have the life insurance policy. So I want to just have a credit card. I want to get a car of my dreams. I want to freaking just take the card, rack it up, travel the country, and play the game. Find me where I'm dead. And if you find me, you get the $30,000, $20,000, whatever. Make it worth it so somebody could take off for a week of work and play the game along with me. So, but that's the goal. That's the goal. I mean, if you're going to go out, we're all going to die, so might as well make it fun if we can. I mean, my brother died unexpectedly. My mother died unexpectedly. My dad, I knew it was coming. About 3 weeks before he died, I told all the family to come over and see him and hang out with him. So I knew if I could have that kind of sense when I am in that position, which I hope I do, then I'm definitely playing this game. So I'm the same, no time to edit. I'm too busy eBaying, right? And I've been slacking on the eBay lately, but that's obviously because a freaking app's been killing me. So I've been using that as the excuse. Get off here and play Dying Light 2 for a bit. Check that Facebook friends request when you get a chance. Will do. Yeah, it still hasn't popped up. It's all open right now, so I'll see you later. Ben, I think I'm going to get off here too. $20, 30,000, or 10,000 hats. Choose to ever find your dead body. Yeah. Going to be fun no matter what I decide to do. If I know. Hopefully I know. So, just make yard sale videos. They are crazy. I can't make yard sale videos. It takes too much time editing. I can't edit. If I can just do little snaps and just let the phone splice it together, I'm good. So that's why I was doing the whole Porsche thing, or Porsche thing now. Is they're nice, quick, and it's something a little different. I'm trying to get different viewers to come in and check out the video. So, all right, I think I'm going to call this if I can figure out how to shut this thing down, because I'm going through this other OBS thing. So, hit that thumbs up. Yes, hit that thumbs up. Let me see like 50 real quick. I got 43. Can I get 50? Can I get 50 before I end 50? Can I get 50? I took a 50. I'm going on 50. I only got 43. I got 43. I got 44. Now I got 44. Anybody got 44? How about 45? Can anybody give me 45? Will somebody give me 45? And then 45. 46. Now we got 46. We got 46. It'll take 50 and it's yours. 14 and yours. 46. We got 46. Can I get 47? Anybody 47? I can. Can I hear 47? 47. Nobody's taking the 47. You're going to leave me hanging like this and leave me all out to dry. What the hell are you going to go in? There ain't enough people here anymore. We got 47. We got 47. Anybody got 48? 48. Anybody got 48? We got 48. James, everybody's already left. You're down to 39 people now. Nobody gives a damn. You're not going to get to 50. 48. We got 48 and we get 49. We only need 2 more and then we're going to stop this streaming. We got 2 more. We gotta have 2 more people in the chat who hasn't hit that like. We got 49. Yes, thank you, Brennan. Thank you so much. You are so awesome. 40. Oh, and you took it back. How dare you? Now I'm crying on the inside. Well, we got it back now. We got the 49 back. See you, James. Thanks for going live. No problem. Thank you, guys. And I ain't going to hit that 50. I'm going backwards now. I'm annoying people. I'm getting people probably hitting twice. Oh, now we're on to 47. Can we get 45? Can we go backwards now? Can we get to... Oh, now we're back to 40. All right, I'm done. Thanks, everybody. And